Talk. I have a problem I've been battling with. A strong problem for 32 years, of which I'm not sure I'll be able to give birth or I'll be able to get married. I'm not sure. Say for this life, I go feel married or I go feel born. I'm not sure because of the problem when I get. As a day, life don't tire me. Life don't tire me. Life don't tire me.
Guys, so many people have been asking me to post the actual thing that happened that result to the fight of the man of God and the wife. Now, this is the man of God's daughter. I've gone deep to make sure I look for every means to get the real actual thing that actually happened at the church. Now, this girl have said a lot. When I watched this video, my heart was bleeding. Guys, when I need to watch this video from beginning, it's long ago. It's very long, but you know, every time you say you will watch this video, you not gain something as a father. You not gain something as a mother. You not gain something as a child. You know if you tell me. The number one thing I learned on this video is never you give your child to another person to train. Now, what you just scatter this girl life be this. Never you in any means. Make sure as you born your pikin, make your pikin there with you. Train your pikin. According to this lady, she was 6 when they started molesting her. 6 years old. Though, I don't take everything when she talk. Everything, she's not 100% right in everything they did. At least, the church members and the deacons, they are 80% wrong. Let me give them 20%. Because the church have rules and regulation. But, more than y'all listening to the matter, what you not think on this video, just drop off a comment section. But this is really heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking, guys. Share the video.
Guys, good day to you all. So I made a video some days ago concerning Assemblies of God Church, the way they treat their pastors, the way they treat their the way the head pastors treat their lower pastors, the way the deacons treat their main pastors, the way the members also treat their main pastors, and the way the elders treat their pastors. And so many people were criticizing me in that video. They said I want to trend, I want to the pastors should go and walk, the this should go and do this, that should go and do that. See, I woke up very, very angry this morning. I woke up very, very, very angry this morning. I want to read something to you. This is a petition. I'm going to post it. I'm going to snap it and post it. This is a petition from Assemblies of God Church. This church that petitioned their pastor is under Ugeli. The church is in Ugeli, Agbara. The Assemblies of God Church, Otowodo branch. I'm going to read it. Let me read it. Let you hear. So you will know. After reading it, I'm going to explain why I say this nonsense has to stop. I'm going to explain why I say this intimidation, this oppression that is going on in Assemblies of God between the deacons and their pastors, it has to stop. I'm not only going to speak out for this pastor. I'm not only going to fight for justice for this pastor, but I'm going to fight for justice for all the pastors that are being oppressed in Assemblies of God Church. Let me read this petition out to you. It says, Assemblies of God Church, Otowodo branch, the district superintendent, Ugele district, Assemblies of God Nigeria, Ugele Delta State. Sir, I read, sir, petition regarding Reverend Anthony and Evangelist Mrs. Grace. That's the name of the pastor pastoring that branch. Reverend Anthony Akasa is his name. His wife's name is Mrs. Grace Akasa. So listen to the petition. We, the undesigned, would like to bring to your notice, to your kind attention, a matter of serious concern. We are affected by the following. Listen, we would like to bring to your attention a matter of serious concern. So they say we are affected by the following. Just listen. A fetish activity of both the pastor and his wife in the church that is currently affecting the deacon board and other members of the church. Some of the fetish activities, please underline that word, are, let me read them out to you. 1, they said sprinkling of anointing oil over the church premises regularly. Sprinkling of anointing oil over the church premises regularly. That's 1. 2, turning one of the church offices to shrine. 3, saying that he has the capacity to read psalm and prophesy. 3, saying that he has the capacity to read psalm and prophesy. B, the aggressive and hostage attitude. Please, you people should mark this word. This one, so it concerning me. The aggressive and hostage attitude of the pastor and his wife towards the deacon board and the other members of the church. C. Cajoling members, cajoling members to raise regular seeds, in bracket money, raising seed money for personal use and the pattern used in collecting the money. This includes raising seeds even in weekly activities. So here now they say the pastor they raise seeds for personal activities. God. Oh. D. The pastor's wife coming to church with big nylon paper bag in bracket to collect seeds money in bracket, thanksgiving offerings and testimony offerings, sometimes directly from the altar. The one where they mean by the altar, and that one when they say the pastor they preach, they will come they drop money for the altar, and that one they mean by the altar. E. This E is concerning me. This E, so they write am because of me. Listen. The persistent involvement of the pastor's daughter in the affair of the church by life-threatening calls to the deacons and an invitation of strange, fearful men to the church on behalf of the parents of particular, on behalf of the parents, full stop, of particular instance was when she invited thugs. Please underline that word, invited, because this petition they write, they will prove it, they will defend it. Of particular instance when she invited thugs to the church to beat up Brother Kenneth Ugwa when disputes arose between her father and the brother above mentioned. This is after the issue have been resolved by the elders in the church. F. Accusing the deacon board of embezzling the sum of 5,100,000 naira. That is 5.1 without proof. G. The pastor's wife calling members of the deacon board witches and wizards. Despite having several meetings with him to bring to his notice some of these things and what members are complaining of. But things went worse. The deacon board also went as far as inviting two elderly men named Brother Raymond and Brother Tellison to have several meetings with the pastor and his wife. But the meetings always end up with them quarreling the deacon board, especially the wife, raining curses and abuses on the deacon board. The issue has not been resolved. It is causing great inconvenience and affecting the church growth both spiritually, numerically, and financially. We humbly request your kindly and urgently look into this matter and immediate actions taken before the worst happens. We believe that your timely intervention will help resolve this issue and improve the situation of the church. Okay, thank you for your timely intervention. So let's go to the point. This petition. To start with, I am the pastor's daughter. Yes, I don't look like a pastor's daughter. I don't even tell people that I am a pastor's daughter because I am not happy to be a pastor's daughter. Before I will talk about this petition, I want to give a little briefing of my growing up. This video go long. But I beg, make una watch until finish. And make una share the video. Please watch it, please share. Please share. I want this video to go viral. Yes, I'm a pastor's daughter. I'm not the either. I don't know what's wrong with this thing. Does not want to light. Yes, I'm a pastor's daughter. I will not hide it. But I don't tell people I am a pastor's daughter. I don't look like it. My father has been a reverend in Assemblies of God Church. He has just 4 years to retire. He has four years to retire. He's going to 70. When he gets to 70, that's when I think that's their retirement whatsoever. When I was 6 years old, that they transferred my papa from Warri. We were born and brought up at Warri, me and my elder brother. They gave birth to me at Warri, Jackman Road to be precise. When I was 6, I'm talking about myself. Now they transferred my papa from Warri town to one village called Okbeisoko. That was many years ago. Called Okbeisoko, deep village. That period, there was no lights. There was no road. There was no school. There was no water. My father went to that place. I need to be smoke as I make this video. Sorry, I need to be smoking while I'm talking because I vex. As I was saying, my father went to that village. He went to that village. He came back to Warri. He told my mom that that place, no lights, no nothing, no road, no. If I carry una go there, una go turn tout. Una no go fit dey there. So the best thing, you people should remain in Warri. I will talk to people, family, friends, all those who are members when I don't pastor before. Make una stay their house for worry. Make only me go the village, go the pastor. That was how my daddy left us. They took me to one family. They took my elder brother to one family. My mom was staying with another family. Sometimes she will go to the village and meet my brother. Sometimes she will come back from the to meet my father. Sorry. Sometimes she will come back. In primary school, then I don't know about now. In primary school, then we have just three months to a term. 3 months to a term. Then in primary school, 3 months to a term. 3 months to a term. Those 3 months to a term. 3 months to a term, I was staying with different family. These 3 months, I go stay with one family. When the term got over, they will call my papa. Your daughter cannot stay with us. Your daughter is stubborn. I was 6. Your daughter is this. Your daughter is that. Your daughter is this. That's how they will take me to another family. All through my primary school, I was staying with different people, not strangers. People where my papa they pray for. People where my papa they carry my papa go their village. They do family deliverance. My papa go fast for them for a month. Go they pray. Go they live life for them. Now say those people when God don't answer their prayer finish, they will call and say, "You're picking off stay here again. May your picking call the go." They will carry me from there, put me for another house. That's why they change house. And all these places that I was staying, the husbands of those people, they were molesting me. At that age I was. The husbands of those people, they were molesting me. They know they let me rest. That's why they stay from one place to another, from one place to another. Then if my daddy come, if I tell my daddy that this place, look at what I'm going through, look at what I'm going through, my daddy will beat me on top of what I'm going through. He will give me the beating of my life. He will think I'm lying. He will think I'm lying. He will think I'm the one that want to swear their name, that I'm stubborn. That was how all through my primary school, I lived with different families I don't know. I even broke my neck. There was one that I lived with. I was fetching water from up to down. The staircase go up, not get handle. Now just ordinary step like that, uncompleted building. The woman pushed me from the step. I fall. My neck hit the edge of the. So tomorrow I'm still walking on my neck. Now so my neck pass break. See, I got to secondary school. GS1, my father took me and my elder brother to a hostel. A hostel in Ole called a school in Ole called St. Michael's College. He took me and my brother there. Then the school fees was cheap. They put me for girls hostel, they put my brother for boys hostel because we not go to the village. We did the hostel, GS1, GS2, they now increase the fee of the school. When they increased the fee of the school, GS2, my parents came. They called me and my elder brother. Then my elder brother was SS2, me I was GS2. They now said, if the school fees all increase, now only one person now will fit afford. We're not going to afford for 2 people. So you now you have to go and look for somewhere you will be staying. So I spoke to one of my classmates in that same GS2. I can never ever forget that girl. I can never forget her. That girl tried. She did a lot for me. I spoke to her. She said I can come and be staying in their house. They are still Assemblies of God people too at Ole. I should come and be staying there. That was how I left the hostel. I started staying with them. That house when I stay, nothing I not see. Nothing. The girl mama go share condom, give all of us. The husband is a police. The mama go collect handcuff kitchen. See, I don't want to talk about my life. I just want to give you a briefing of why I'm angry, so that the world will understand. They will understand my pain. Because you see the nonsense, one of these dicky rights, I will deal with them. I don't have the power to fight them. I don't have the capacity. But I will speak up for my father. The man has 4 years. He don't old. He's a BP patient. Money when they spend for a BP drugs, in a month. Pass the offering at tithes. Pass the salary when they receive. Pass the salary. Also, I was dead. So then my father was receiving 20,000, 24,000. Even now, when he got old for the ministry and won't retire, his salary is 120. Now his salary is go 120,000. Now this year, I am 32 years old. This year, 32. I started shouldering the responsibility of my family when I was 18. 18 years that day. This year will make her 15 years, 15 years. When I take care of my family, when I pay their bills, when I do everything for them, no one fucking member, I'm gonna go punish. Okay. Concerning what I went through in that place I stayed when I was in GS2, I don't want to talk much about it. But I went through hell in that house. I went through hell. That was how they carried me from there. I told my daddy I cannot stay. Look at what the woman is doing. Look at what the woman is doing. I want to go. I cannot stay here. If not, I would die. That was how my daddy came. Carried me. And all these people, when they stay with my daddy, they carry food stuff. They come home. Then my daddy, they drive bike. If you know Okbe Soko, my daddy was driving bike from Okbe Soko to Warri just to take care of me and my elder brother. Now, so we say, they carry me go another family, GS3. GS3 now, my party, I don't want to stay with anybody. I don't want to stay with anybody. I want to stay on my own. They rent me one room, I stay on my own. I was in SS1. SS1, I was so small when I started living life. When I started staying on my own, I was in SS1. SS1. I'm the only daughter of my father. I'm the second daughter of my father. That was how I say hello from SS1 to SS3. I finished. Right while I passed, I went to National Open University at Benin. Immediately I got to National Open University at Benin, I started hustling. Then that time they said Bobo for Ring Road Market. That was how many years ago, you don't say. Then they said Bobo for Ring Road everywhere, fool. They never clear Ring Road Market. If I carry 5,000, I go shatter Bobo, shatter things. I go school, I go, they said. I can't make small money. I call them because they take care of myself. They left my father in that place, that village for 10 years. I'll be 11 years or so. Anywhere they transfer my papa, go see another thing where they vest me, oh. See another thing where they vest me for Assemblies of God. Now only village, they transfer my father, they go. Only village. Now, so when you want to retire, now they manage carry account fan. Now when you want to retire. And I was the one that fight the fight. I was the one that fought them, that made them to transfer into this Agbara church. When the deacons started to perform wish. That was how I started making money at Benin. Through Bobo, I can't open bush bar. I can't sell goat meat pepper soup. I can't sell things people call. I can't make money. When I was in 300 level, now they tell me say they not deserve. That time, say open National Open University, they not deserve. You just get your certificate, you will go. So immediately I rounded up my 400 level. I took a form at Delta State Polytechnic, Ogara. I now came to Ogara. I took banking and finance. I started reading banking and finance. Second semester for ND1. Banking and finance. Second semester for ND1. Now they call me. Say my brother is mad. My elder brother said he's running mad at Abraka. I had to go to Abraka. When I saw him, when I saw the situation, I cried. We managed to take him home. Then they now transfer my father to another place called Patani. They still left my father in Patani for 10 years. 10 years. In that Patani. Patani was nice, I will not lie. Ijaw people, Ijaw people, they're better pass Urobo. Ijaw people, the way they treated us in Patani for 10 years. No Urobo. No, as from today, men will not come here. No Urobo. Don't show us that kind of love where they show us for 10 years. Still yet, when my daddy was even living after the 10 years, they were crying. That was how we brought my brother to Patani. I had to leave school. The thing was serious. If the thing starts for you, if my brother didn't perform, if the thing starts, the thing, so the spirit will enter body, go begin to talk. The spirit will say, kill your sister, or kill your father, kill your sister. My brother will go kiss him, my other brother, he go carry knife. As he carry, you don't know say they watch out from. As he carry knife, I will come and that he don't carry knife, or be careful, man, not shoot you. The thing will say, kill your father, not your father can't deliver, not your father can't do the family deliverance, not being go to community deliverance, not be, and then my papa carry church or hair. That's the only thing that is making me to be angry with him. You serve your members, you serve outsiders, leave your family. My father was working in Shiloh's beggar before God called him. Because he got to a point in the ministry, I had to sit the both of them down and start asking them questions. And they told me everything. He was doing well. Working in Shiloh's beggar. I don't know. All this, what now can they talk about? Not be this new generation pastors. Not be pastors of 5 years ago, 10 years ago. The ones that are their ministry, they go 40 years, now they talk of. The ones that go their ministry, 30 years, 40 years. Take record now, but this same Assemblies of God. How many pastors when they retire from the Assemblies of God, when retire with their own house? When retire, say they get house, they pack go their own house. Let's use Ugele district as an example. Example. The name of the district superintendent of Ugele district, his name is Reverend Deke. Warri district, his name is Reverend Amira. Reverend Deke and Reverend Amira, make one and bring the list of all the old retired ministers of Assemblies of God, the old ones. How many retire go their house for Ugele district? How many retire say they get car, they retire say they get business, they retire. They don't allow them work. You remember when they comment on my comment section, they told say the pastor should go and work. Why can the pastor not go and work? Why can this one not go and do this one? How many pastors did they allow to work? Currently now there is a case that they brought to me, that somebody brought to me. He's a pastor of Assemblies of God. He was transferred to a riverine area. He has a car. He get better motor. They got transferred and go river. He not fit cross him not to go. Now he rent house for his wife and his children. Make the wife and children they for town. Make that they run their business. Make only the pastor of the church. Do you know that they summon the wife? You when they comment rubbish for them, they're gonna punish you this morning. Do you know that they summon the wife? They're gonna ask the wife questions. So why are you not in the village with your husband? Why will you be in the city? Which business are you running? Ask those Assemblies of God pastors when they reach 40 years, the ones when they retire, not even the ones when they retire. Ask them how many of them feel retire after their own house they go, or they retire after they get motor, or they retire after they get business. Then as you answer the call, they during the time of my father, as you answer the call, they know they allow you work. They know they let you work. They'll tell you, say, focus on the ministry. And my father, being that he was not educated, he does not have the sense of afterlife, not put it like that, the sense of after the ministry, what will I fall back to? After the ministry now, after today, tomorrow will be. You don't get that you don't think of him. He just think of only the ministry. As he just be pastor, just think of only the ministry. So he was living his life for his members. I know how many people when my papa don't pray for when they are abroad, when forget them. I know how many people he has prayed for today that are worried that they are doing well, but they did not remember him or his children. This thing is common with pastors. That's why I'm not angry. I've met so many pastors that will tell me, you see that big man, I was the one that prayed for him. You see this one, I was the one that prayed for him. Now me make out, it's common. So I'm not the best for that one. I'm not the best. But when I came to Ogara, when I started making small money, I still started the Bobo business again in Ogara. I don't open many things. I open many things. In that Ogara, I opened a palm wine joint. In that Ogara, I opened a palm wine joint. In that Ogara, I opened a fruit salad shop. In me when they see someone they smoke, when we have no drink, that they tell you, so that you don't go judge people by their appearance. I opened a fruit salad shop. I mean they sell fruit salad opposite the school gates for Ogara. I opened a hair world. I started selling hair. I started making hair. And they do makeup. I had makeup try. They do and they makeup people. I had nails and they fix nails, everything. In that same Ogara. The last business I did was restaurant business. I started selling mama puts. I get mama put joy for like 2 places for Ogara. Before God helped me, I opened one mini fast food for Scott Road for Ogara. E&G Eatery is the name of the place. That was years ago. I started begin to see money for Ogara. Now I started begin rent house. Me, my family called this thing with me. I took all of them to Ogara. What I did, I would buy a car for my dad. He can be going to pastor where he wants to pastor and come back. Because I'm also village and they carry and go. That was how I started shouldering my family responsibility right from when I was in Ogara. This year, we make it 15 years when I see the shoulder responsibility. You go make up 15 years. How much we on our offering? On our right for yes, say he's casual members regularly for seeds. This church we're even talking of, and we video the church, and we video all the office and show and post it to the world to see. This church, their testimony offering, if he high where at 3,000. Their testimony offering, if he high where at 3,000, that be their testimony offering. Now just last year, I mean this year, now my papa started to receive a man that is going to 70 years. 70 years, he started receiving a salary of 120,000. And it's not every time. If the account high, now if he low, he go receive 70, 50, 40. Wait see now. If they see truth, they make them talk. I've been shouldering my family responsibility for 15 years. My brother was mad. My elder brother was mad for 13 years. That 13 years, he don't get where I don't carry and go. That 13 years, he don't get where I don't, he don't get money when I don't spend. I sold everything I had, I sold everything. I sold my car, sold my father's car, sold his boss, sold the land. Let me say I managed by for her. I said the land, say everything, just to make sure say my brother is fine. Me myself, I have a problem I've been battling with for 32 years now. Who not talk? Who not talk? I have a problem I've been battling with. A strong problem for 32 years, of which I'm not sure I'll be able to give birth or I'll be able to get married. I'm not sure. Say for this life, I go feel married or I go feel born. I'm not sure because of the problem when I get. As a day, life don't tire me. Life don't tire me. Life don't tire me. I don't see myself like a woman. I don't see myself like a girl. I see myself like a man. I cannot be with a man. I cannot be with a man. As you see me, I am always alone. I don't get anybody. I don't get boyfriend. I don't get sugar daddy. I don't get husband. I don't get anyone. Year to year, you will see me alone without any man because my growing up has affected me. My growing up, the places I grew up, life experiences, things I went through, the trauma they sit in my head. So I don't fit there with man. I don't fit there with man because I see myself like man and they do everything like man. This church so for the Agbara so when my papa did. Now church where they say that they beat pastors. They don't beat 2 pastors for the church. The deacons don't beat 2 pastors for the church. The man that they said I brought thugs to come and harass, that man wanted to beat my father in the church. Presence of the deacon. It was the deacon that carried the man outside. He wanted to beat my father. Why? He and the wife get problem. Now only go report the matter, give my pastor, he and the wife get problem. My pastor said to them, my papa invite he and the wife. If he said not going to come, the wife come with the children. When they did my papa office, the daughter they shake. Now my daddy called the bastard husband. Say your daughter is sick, oh, your daughter is shake, oga, I beg you now to carry her to hospital. Finish. Now the man come church, come beat my papa for church. Come beat man when they go 70 years. Then you expect me to keep quiet? I should keep quiet. I should keep quiet. Say when you tell me we go punish. When carry him matter. That house when I stay.